Nice.
I used like all my resources. I am out of commission right now.
I don't think it needs to be said. But
I did the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, we might not have to wait too long if we have
I got you.
Ember's army,
50 Goliaths.
Never Ember's army, plus us. We may be able to do this fairly quickly.
It ain't gonna matter with that breath.
That's fair. Yeah.
Numbers ain't a game to dragons.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we could probably come up with a plan to take it out.
Yeah.
Get stronger.
I'm not saying it's not possible, I'm just saying.
The other issue we're
Ballistas.
going to have is going to be his flying. We're going to have to keep him grounded for people who use more.
What's wrong with flying?
No.
Not you. The dragon flying, because a lot of us can't fly and aren't going to have weapons that are going to be able to reach.
I can keep him on the ground.
Yeah. For what it's worth, I did blast him, and before that, I tried to cast another spell, and I felt like I almost had him. So we might stand a chance of just making him fall from the ground with the spell.
I don't think you almost had him.
It felt like it. You can tell. No.
I don't think he can tell.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. When you get good at magic, you can tell how close you are, and it felt like
Almost like how you almost have like a near hit with like your crossbow. It's like, oh, I almost had him.
Yeah,
It
it's
feels
like,
the
you know,
same.
On a scale of 1 to 16, he got 17.
I'm just throwing this out
Weird
here. I'm just
arbitrary
throwing this out here.
scale.
But like
Drop 17.
a regular common arrow hitting dragon scale armor. I don't think.
It'll still hurt.
I don't
like,
fucking. What do you mean? I don't.
I mean-
what do you mean? What do you mean?
If,
I'm.
That's why I'm saying we kind of need to get him.
Come
if I
on.
stab you with a
I
toothpick,
just need a bigger arrow.
Also, we need some poison resistance.
yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever fought dragons. Do they have?
We just
Never.
fought one.
Well, if we can lure him
I didn't fight one.
That
If
would
we
be a
can
much
lure
better
him back to the city walls, then I'm sure they've got
Oh,
anti-siege
yeah.
equipment like ballistas and stuff that we may be able to use against him.
That makes sense. Can they scratch their backs?
Yeah, why wouldn't they be able to?
Because like if we can get like right behind its back, is it able to go like yeah?
Oh.
Or is it just too like?
It'll probably just
I'll
flip
probably
over.
just flip over, or
And then it will
to
be
just
crushed
slam its
by
back into something.
Yeah, it's fine.
Then you can stab its belly.
We'll figure something out.
I hope you do.
We
We
You're a
do.
part
You
of
realize
this.
dragons are intelligent beings, right?
Well, yeah, it talked.
yeah.
Great.
Talking does not improve intelligence.
No, but its vernacular was spot on.
I'm saying like we can't
Except the jack part, that was kind of.
we can't think of this as a normal monster where we try to out-strategize it.
Yeah.
We can try, but realize it's gonna strategize on its own.
And it's probably got friends. It's a dragon. Don't like people
no,
worship
that's-
dragons.
Yes.
It doesn't mean they're friends.
Many
There are
It just
people that
means
were-
that
Yeah,
they're
also
gonna have
worships dragons.
allies that
Oh.
follow them, but the dragon has no use.
Like
of
the
people.
cults, right? So it got like
Yeah,
cult
it's-
leaders that like eat their shit and stuff.
Yeah, so the cult worships
Hold
them.
Hold on.
However, it's not like the dragons love them either.
Huh.
They see
And-
them as a means to an end.
And do you think to be part of a cult, you have to eat the shit of a dragon?
He probably is not.
Maybe.
Depending
That
on
might be
the.
the rules of
Could I
the
please do a religion check on
Oh
that?
no.
You know what? I'll give you the meme, but someone actually knows this answer.
I'm switching.
You switching?
Yeah, one.
And I
Alright.
thank you for helping us.
Appreciate it, brother.
And now it's time for so long.
So now, if you want to, you can move over there, and then Drake, if you want.
Yeah, you can walk.
Yeah.
You can walk over to
Me
here
and my lover.
and then get out the door. I'm
my
kidding.
brother and my lover.
But remember to like, comment, subscribe, and figure out if cults do eat their god's shit.
And check out our merch.
Yes, the merch.
I'll pass it.
Yeah, the merch is the important.
Yeah, we have Bard shirts.
Oh, we are Caltech. Wait, what?
Oops.
We're Caltech, honey.
I didn't know we were in California.
Well, okay. I did roll 26 on that
California.
religion
Wow.
check if we want to actually do that.
Canonically, the
You
first
know
time
of
use that spell.
Cults that do this, not the
Oh yeah,
cults of the
yeah,
dragon.
for sure. That's why you know about
I
it.
tell you this. I say,
It's the only
the
reason
dragon
I know.
cults aren't the ones, but there are other gods that, yes, they do eat the crap.
Oh, see?
We're not dragon call.
I'm not that far fetched.
Well,
What?
Hey, you
well,
said
I'm,
it,
that was good. I did appreciate that. But
What?
Ember just says out
What are you
loud.
laughing at?
Did you guys really think I was out here eating dragon shit?
No,
I didn't.
I mean, I don't know. Look at
You
you.
have to take what Ed says with a grain of salt.
Dude, several grains,
And
like
pepper.
basically
Yeah,
like a
like-
Morton can of
No,
salt.
less than a grain of salt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Heard.
And pepper.
It's less is more here.
And turmeric.
I
Well,
don't have
so
much
you
time,
just-
so let's make good use
You know that
here.
Ed is always bullshitting.
Yeah, so you take less of a grain of salt.
Or dragon shitting.
So he does come with you guys and then sits down and he goes, "There's too much to give you just all the information on all the dragons. Let's talk about this
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
guy here, okay?"
Well,
Well, we'll start with him, yes.
Yeah. Well, I just have a quick
And
question.
just the pertinent information is
Yeah.
that
How
would
many-
involve in killing him.
How many dragons have you pissed off? Just so we know how many we need
Lordy
to deal with.
Well,
Lou.
there's Trithraxis and then the one that he's associated, big ancient red dragon.
Which that one, you know, that counts as like 5.
There's a
To be
bye-bye?
honest.
Ooh, twa, 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 twa,
It's
twa.
not. We're not 5 in total. I'm just saying like the ancient one counts as like 5.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
big
how
ancient
strong
red
it is.
dragon can
And I didn't necessarily. Why I pissed it off, it wasn't at Neverwinter. I don't know why he attacked Neverwinter.
Yeah, because he didn't even really say he was attacking you. He could have just blew at you, but he blew into the crowd.
I did start the fuse though.
But still not at you. At the
How-
crowd.
Listen,
How
it
did
doesn't
you
matter
start
who
the
started the
fuse?
fire. All that
I don't
matters that we
think-
tried to put
He
it
wasn't
out.
looking to kill Ember. but
It
he
was
wanted to
always
send a
burning?
message to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as the world's been turning.
What did you say to start that fuse?
Well, you start with,
One thing.
you know, giving your respect to a dragon in order to even have a conversation. We had to navigate through its entire layer, which is a bitch and a half, let me tell you.
You got a map?
This guy's filled with illusions. No. You map things out.
Green Dragon's illusions. Write that down.
I'm writing it down.
Specifically Chartharaxis.
Or specifically Chartharaxis.
Chartharaxis, thank you.
Two
I'm
S's.
never gonna get it right.
Illusions, Chartharax.
I'm putting it.
Yeah.
Stop
Tom,
putting
you're
it.
taking too. Dan, you're taking too long.
Chrysanthemum.
No, you're just assuming.
I thought you were the writer.
No, I write the contract.
He allies himself with barbarians.
This part of Kizar's
Basically,
contract to kill dragon.
Yes.
Goblins and tribes
Goblins,
are
tribes.
people who do not know better and are like, good dragon, good. So he's got goblins. There are small little people like druids that weirdly worship it, like the circle of druids or circle of the dragon or something like that. It doesn't worship it specifically, but it happens to be around, and they'll defend it if necessary.
So, and don't forget, right? It has a
Sounds like
poison
he's
breath.
our
So
first people.
the best option is to hopefully maybe.
Gesundheit.
Thanks.
I don't want to say the city because of all the innocent people, but if we can find a way to get the people to safety, try and lure him back here, and maybe use some of the city defenses against it, like a ballista.
Ooh, ballista?
I'm sure the city's got ballista.
We should get ballistas. Do we have siege weapons?
It's just a big. We probably don't.
Exactly.
I think he was asking the DM that.
Yeah, he was a DM.
I was asking like,
It's the
Ember.
town, right? It's the town. The town would
It's the
totally.
town. I'm assuming the town of Neverwinter does.
I know they do, but have never had access to it, so that's a Lord
that-
never.
Well, me
Yeah.
being, one with
Yes,
wings,
we will need to
obviously.
bring all this to Lord
You're a
Neverember.
pretty smart
That's
guy.
without saying.
Well, with
We're
me,
brainstorming here now to come up with a plan to bring to him.
To help us with this.
Well, with me being one with wings, I would say
I mean, I
probably
won't pay that
really
cost,
want to
right?
keep it grounded. So if we take out its wings with whatever force we could possibly use, we probably have a better chance of taking this thing down.
Like a giant
Yes, I do think it'll be a
grappling
lot easier
rope.
to fight on the ground.
Yes.
Because he's going to be also not be able to hit as many people with poisonous gas that comes out of his mouth.
Looking like
If he's round.
and with a cool
Ooh,
He's
so-
still gonna have that mouth, but
And it's still gonna be a threat, yes.
So
Yeah,
grappling
no,
rope.
I was just gonna ask more about the actual dragon.
Yeah, the sword.
Because I'm trying to get actual
It's gonna
information
be-
about
Yeah,
the
yeah,
dragon.
they're talking about a battle.
Better control
Yeah.
of the area
So-
that
It's
he
a
affects
reasonable
with
thing for me
that.
to
He
go
looks
by.
your way, Dan, and he
Yeah.
goes,
That's an expensive sword.
what
And I
questions do you
know
have in
I write your
particular?
paychecks.
Okay, we know it has poison
Yeah,
drip.
but see, that-
Is there
you're right, my
anything that
paychecks
you may have
go there.
encountered with it before that could like help us prepare for any kind of attacks?
Any kind of attacks?
Anything that may be
It's
helpful?
smarter than all of us.
Round up how poor you
It
were
what?
in the beginning.
It's smarter than all of us.
Okay, so it's really smart.
That's
Are we in a round with
significantly more than
cannons?
1,500.
I mean-
Double.
Cannons are very much a thing. It's just, you know, there's a sea. We're on a port. It's technically a port city in a sense, but
He
I
did
don't know
just
how
say
regular
he
they
did just say that the dragon was smarter than all of us, so he could very well just avoid all of that we're talking
Oh,
about.
absolutely. Why would he come to our playing
Can
field?
I let them in on my little secret that I asked you in the first show? So
Show?
I've kind of been working on something before I came to you guys.
You know what? I don't feel like me and Ed were properly like we were treated like shit for keeping lies, and everyone here has been hiding information.
Well, it's not really hiding information. It's more I didn't know you guys well enough, and I didn't think this was going to benefit us until this just happened.
Pretty
So
sure I said that too.
I have
Pulls out
a
a shotgun.
I'm so tired of this. But I actually have a team that's actually been kind of building something that could possibly
Why
help
does
us
everybody
during
have teams?
this.
Everybody's got a
Wait,
team.
hold on.
Why does everybody have a team?
Why do you have a team that's specifically working on building something to fight dragons?
It's not specifically for fighting dragons. It's more of
There's something that would be very good against
yeah,
dragons.
it would be pretty good, but it was more or less made for just traveling. And I've got a team that came together to help me build a flying ship.
Is it not in any way because you have a complex with other things flying?
Are you kink shaming me?
Wait.
Do you have a thing for the ship?
Wait.
don't want to be talking about
Wait. What's
I
the
understand
king?
what you're
Don't
saying.
worry about it.
He
Okay.
said king?
I
I
understand
thought he
what you're
said
saying,
king.
But I think that would actually be more dangerous fighting a dragon than beneficial.
Absolutely.
If we
Yeah,
get
well,
knocked
see,
down,
if we could get,
Because you, yes.
well, it's magic.
yeah,
So it's
but
indestructible.
If you disable it in any way, shape,
No.
or form,
Oh, then fuck
now
that
you're
plan.
plummeting 100 some
If we are able to get together and make some modifications, we could possibly like shields, magical shields, things along those lines.
but there's also
I-
the advantage of the ground having buildings we can hide behind, and
well,
a
I'm saying
terrain.
if we could ground it, and
Time
then
out.
at the same time attack from above and ground.
So you want to switch the playing field.
Exactly.
I understand.
It's overhang.
We'd have to
It's over
see
on
how-
the
We
We're
have
on the
the
high ground.
Or even surprise it to be even higher than where he comes in as.
Don't they have
We
like...
would-
the other
As a
issue
surprise
become
attack.
the other
we could
issue.
also use it for wrapping its wings above it and bringing them down.
Yes, but the other problem that comes into play is maneuverability of an airship.
I agree.
They,
But
they
if we use
don't-
it as a sneak attack,
So wait, is
and
is
it's
it like
viable.
a boat?
I'm not saying
That-
that it's not viable. I'm
Yeah.
just saying there are risks associated.
oh, absolutely.
You say
I could get you guys parachutes if you're worried about that.
What's a parachute?
I just, if I feel like for that to work, we would have to ground the dragon first
go
and
for
then
it.
get this high ground, because
Well-
then if not, we have two people, like we have people on the ground and people on the airship, and that's splitting
Also,
people
what's
up,
a
and then it's like,
Well, I mean, if
Don't worry about
if
it.
we attack from the air without him knowing and is able to disable his wings from above, at that point in time, we pretty much have the advantage.
Do you think he would notice a gigantic airship?
weighted net might
Are you
be
asking
better.
Ember or Caleb?
Ember
At
and
least
Caleb.
temporarily.
Well, I mean, if we could use either weighted net or what's that thing called where it has the two balls with a rope?
That's what I said freaking 40 minutes ago!
That's not going to work against something as large as
We have to
Well, I'm saying
remember
it has
this
to be.
guy is smarter
And
than
then it
every
would
single
be
one of us.
easier.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess we could do
Guys,
possibly
we have to
Yes,
remember
sir.
this is a smart dragon, smarter than any one of us. He's
one of us.
No,
but
all of
together-
us.
Okay,
So we
okay.
form an
okay,
average
first
brain.
off, I want to point out Ed and Kizaru together make like a tenth of a brain.
That's generous.
Okay.
I can eat 'em.
I'm not here for pettiness. I'm here to
We
answer
don't know enough
questions
about him to
and
make
move
that
on.
statement.
I'm
I
not
can still
going
eat
to
something.
listen to you guys belittle each other and play these weird little
Hey,
penis
I just have a
games
quick question.
whose
How
dick
about-
is bigger. I'm not doing
I had
that.
someone
Well,
drop
that's
a
great.
while back.
Who-
Gotcha.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
I'm talking to these guys.
What would you do
How much does that cost?
to fight this
Do you
guy?
have the logistics of an airship?
A lot.
Me do to fight
A
this
lot.
thing.
Yeah, like if
Ambitious.
you had to fight him.
Okay.
Well, which he does now. So
Yeah, well, yes, but
But here's a question. Again, with the ship. What if I drop it on him? Basically reverting. No. Hear me out.
okay.
Basically, reversing the polarity of the stones that we use to levitate it and drop it on him. To take his wings out. Not only that, completely crush him.
if it worked,
I do have
it would probably hurt him quite a bit.
I do have a note. This is relying on him coming out of his labyrinth maze. What's
Lair.
Layer.
He had a
And
layer.
choosing to come here.
We could give him a reason.
I'm sure
Give
we
me
could find
one.
a way to lure him out.
Good reason.
I am sure there's a battle plan, but for now, I personally want to know everything about him
Yeah.
to possibly get, because
'Cause-
our battle plans could change depending on what we learn.
I agree.
Because
Well,
what if
who
we
has
find out
who
that
has
he's
the most knowledge about him?
Well, we were talking
Ember.
with Ember about it.
Okay. Well, because it just seemed like he was kind of short with it.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
He's just letting us air it out.
He's literally just he's listening to you guys. That's it.
Okay,
We
right
know
now
each
we
other.
have illusions, barbarians,
So
and goblins
dumb. We know
tribes.
each
We
other.
have that they work with druids as well.
Draconic magic is
You
weird.
know the
Let's,
green
let's,
dragon?
let's be
No, I
fair,
said we know
and
each
it
other.
can
You said I
shift
was
and
dumb.
shape
Yes.
things, allow them to do
Ed,
bizarre,
I
strange
love you,
things.
buddy.
When
Well,
we were
but
in
you're
its
not the
lair,
sharpest
it was
tool in the
able to
shed.
literally shift reality.
You're a great
Well,
guy.
Shift.
with the
Okay,
druids-
hold
This
on.
is we're talking about its lair here.
But with the
You're a
druids,
great guy, Ed.
what the
You're an
you know what,
okay
I'm gonna
guy.
roll for history, just so.
And I appreciate and respect you. But you're not smart.
I got that thing you wanted.
Oh. For
Damn it.
This
Go back to
thing,
the map.
That'd
So
be
with the
800 gold.
druid, I rolled a 12, but I'm gonna also add in my actual history. I didn't add it in yet. I closed out of the app on accident.
yes.
is this the cloak?
Okay. 15.
Yeah.
I guess this is as good a time as any.
I know some of them could
Um,
turn into.
I owe you
Dragons.
250 gold,
They have the ability to do so.
and I really prefer you
So-
didn't die anymore. So
Do
I
we
went and
know
bought
if
you
any of
this.
these druids that you speak of
It's a cloak of protection.
follow that line?
Dang, I
Thank
need
you.
one.
I appreciate that.
So
If
Try
they
not to die
did,
again.
it would not favor us. They're beyond
I'm
with their
gonna need stuff
madness.
for my AC too.
It's one of those things where we would have to reach the minds of those who have already lost it. They're it's almost like a circle of madness that he has created.
You would have.
I'm right there with you. I understand what you're saying.
yeah,
Hmm?
I bought it from
The
him.
problem
I
is
asked him to
is
get
that
it for me, so that would be cheaper than getting it from the store.
hey, this is new to me, and I normally brainstorm on this, but since we're doing this all together, he doesn't like fighting.
Okay. So,
It's a mask. He would prefer not to actually fight. His whole thing is illusion, poison, deception. he never, almost never really wants to fight
I
someone
get it.
directly. So if I were to do this, I would use brute force
Okay.
and fight him directly.
So just run straight in.
But he is smarter than all of us. So that is almost suicide.
Combined.
Yeah, probably
No,
combined.
probably individually and combined.
No. That's debatable.
Have we scaled with?
He's just
Adult-
really smart. It's just like there's not
He's
if
a
one person is
strategist.
brainstorming an idea, there's no way that things would happen.
Okay.
So if we brainstorm an
He-
idea
he
together,
is
we
a
have a
strategist.
possibility.
Yeah,
He is
there's
intelligent.
always a possibility of solving.
Is this an adult dragon?
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes.
they've been alive like thousands of years now.
Yeah.
Probably close
No,
to
I think
millennium.
adult ones are hundreds of years.
Yeah.
That's
They
that's
get
still
that
a lot.
The ancients, thousands.
Yeah.
So hundreds.
But
Really
What
old
are the
dragons.
I'm pretty sure he's well into his
What
adult years.
are the
so
chances
close
of
to
us getting him out of his lair and coming here?
My pizza, I already looked at.
If another dragon was doing something he wanted to do, he has a problem with his own kind.
Ooh.
They all do.
Or we can do something just to royally piss him off.
Well,
Or
well,
actually, wait, hold on.
Do you know someone who has problems with him?
yeah.
You? No.
No, with him, not me.
Me now.
Actually,
All of us.
We know somebody that has a problem with the dragon.
We do. I do. Kizaru would now have a
Oh.
problem with the dragon.
Oh, we don't know that.
No, only
yeah.
us two know this.
Oh shit! Of course you know.
That's why I said
Freaking
we.
He doesn't have to speak on it.
No.
So if there's another dragon doing something he wants, what do you mean, like taking a chance?
He's already made his intention clear. He wants us to fear him.
So
but he
if,
also said something about working with the other dragons in the area.
That's bullshit.
Yes, I did.
No one
Okay.
likes him.
Are we
Kizaru
sure
is
about
very
this?
scared of this dragon.
Okay.
So he was bluffing when he said that.
I'm almost 100% sure.
Can I?
He has such a
No, I can't roll now.
Chris-
Well, you're saying
It's
there's
so
a
hard to
chance.
pick up on every word.
We shouldn't rule it out that he's
Maybe at least the tentative
willing to,
alliance
but
or
if we're
somebody.
talking about the
Leviticus.
fucking ancient red dragon, no. Hell no. That thing goes by its own
I don't
rules,
think it's. Is it a
and
yeah,
nobody
it's a
fucks with
dog.
that thing. I don't know who would design or think about working with Charathasux.
Travis.
Chrysanthemum.
Traffic
So-
sucks.
You don't think he could give any kind of benefit, or any of the other dragons could benefit from working with him and attacking the city?
Or the other way
I-
around.
I think it's a possibility, but I think his ego's too big.
What about the other way around?
Talk to them about yeah.
Can he benefit from working with the other dragon?
I'm sure he could.
it's,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a
How
matter
would
of
be would the other dragons benefit enough to be willing to work with him?
Is that's a good line of thought. Maybe he's trying to get the attention of something else. Maybe he's
trying to seem better than he is, so that they
trying to gain more respect
yeah.
because
Oh, like
he doesn't
he's
feel
like
like
the
he
Ryan.
has any.
He's like the
No
Ryan.
one ever talks about Taratharex
So he's the
unless he
Ryan?
comes into his own lair or
I
something.
mean, I wouldn't talk about this guy either. Did you hear his name?
Yeah, I can't pronounce it.
Travis.
Yeah, that one.
Screw traffic?
Taratharex sucks it.
We could
sucks
always
it
ask
up.
the other dragon.
With just a caravan of carriages.
We could always ask the other dragons.
So
But also remember, it's
I
not
don't
gonna
think
be
I
just
want to go
the
up to another dragon right
6
now.
of
He
us,
can.
6 or 7 of us, or
I
of
think
us
he pissed him off. I
fighting
don't think they
him.
want to
We're
see
gonna
him
have
either.
armies.
but
We're gonna have a whole army
Say
of
sorry?
Neverwinter helping us.
sorry doesn't fix anything with dragons.
Yeah.
Sorry, you give money to
Well, if
Horde?
he's in his lair, can we just collapse the lair on him?
Well, the layer changes completely because he designs the layer with his
Imagination Juju.
his
Gotcha.
own
It's-
draconic magic bullshit.
So you're saying it's like a moving castle of some sort.
So, what I'm hearing, this is possible.
Are you saying it gives off a slight howl?
Yeah, I'm saying that he might howl in it.
Mm.
Yeah, so
Basically, you would have to find a way to collapse an entire mountain to collapse his lair on top of him.
How much gunpowder do we have?
Is
Not enough to collapse a mountain.
Is it a lonely
Yeah.
mountain?
You know how much TNT
This
is
guy
gonna make
really
that tunnel?
likes boobs.
Here's a question. Does anybody have a bag of holding?
No.
Someone
Not
does.
for you.
Someone does. I know we do.
Yeah, I don't want Alan to know we have. I don't want Alan to know I'm currently holding a bag of holding.
I have one
Oh,
for
right.
sale.
Okay. Got
I
it. No.
literally-
See, no,
We
no,
don't
no,
know
no.
why
See, because if we have two of them, you put one in the other.
You see, this is why I didn't
Maybe
want to know
let's
we had-
not blow up a mountain that has other
I'm currently
creatures
wearing
living
the
on it.
bag and he doesn't know
That's
it.
true
You ever see
too.
what happens when that? when
I
you actually do
don't
that?
think mass
Yeah,
it's
destruction of
basically-
nature is a good
I
idea.
wouldn't call it new, but it's
It's a-
leveling whatever's in the immediate area.
That's pretty much.
Tell you what, if you want to do that,
Yeah,
You can
but
like,
somebody
comment, and
actually
subscribe.
has to be there to do that, so it's a suicide mission?
Not if you train a squirrel.
Or
what the fuck is wrong?
Okay,
I
hold on,
don't
hold on.
want
You have
to
a
kill
familiar,
random.
by the way.
I'm not
Anything
killing
else?
nature
Hold on,
because
hold
that's
on.
gonna kill every
Hold on, hold
animal
on.
in the area.
No, yeah, you make a great point, Dan. I just want to point out your plan is to now.
I don't
instead
want to
of
go. I don't want to hear about idiotic squirrel missions. And suicide.
I was gonna say,
I want
your plan is
to
now
go home.
to. Okay.
Do you have a home here still?
Yeah. Why wouldn't he?
Technically, yeah.
I don't know.
Your plan is now, instead of just dropping an airship on him, is to take the months that it would take to train a squirrel, and then send the squirrel there, and then have the squirrel put this bag of holding is bigger than a squirrel.
It's not. They're that big. They can hold it.
Squirrel's like this
I
big.
think you got sold something false.
Sounds logical to me.
I don't think we should level an entire mountain that has habitats of other animals and beings just for this dragon.
Sure.
Second time he
Well,
said that.
Are we
I
sure
don't
anything can
want
actually
to
live
level
anywhere
nature.
That's what I'm
near
saying. A poisonous dragon.
dragon's lake?
What
I
about
mean,
poisonous
top-
monsters?
In the mountain
Still
area,
poisonous.
we also don't know how far this leveling would go. It could go past his layer, which is my
I'm-
point. It's still exactly.
I'm willing to take this chance.
Okay, but also
Okay.
just destroying the mountain in itself will have irreparable damage.
It's still
like-
nature.
Yeah, like even without, like that's gonna affect the environment of Neverwinter itself.
Fine, I'll go back to the destroying of my ship.
I'm not
We
saying
don't have to destroy your ship.
neither of these have to be options.
We don't have to do this.
Owen,
There's more
neither of-
options.
we have multiple options.
This is why our pipes keep breaking.
And I think
I don't think
a
they're
nice
just
iron
fragile.
chain net would probably do very effective if we can get it on top of it.
How
Okay,
big can
let's-
we make these
Guys,
chains?
let's get the facts straight first and then come up with a plan for the dragon. Right now,
We know that.
we have nothing.
Right now we know
No,
he's
no, we
green,
know- no, we-
smart, and can spit poison.
No, we know.
He's got illusions.
Alice walks in at this point.
Well, we also
He's
know that
also
he's
a
how
master
big
warrior.
he is. We also know where his lair is. We also know that he does not like confrontation.
Well, we know
We
roughly
can
where
be
his
more
laser is.
Well, yeah.
strategic.
So
What's going on? I
Oh,
know. I know. I don't wanna.
You don't want to know,
I don't wanna know.
but you do.
But I want to get to the point because I know you guys. What have you come up with?
Okay, right now Owen has given us two ideas, and I just want you to hear them out. Idea out one: drop a flying ship on the dragon.
No.
to pin him.
Idea two: train a squirrel to hold two bag of holdings to
No,
make.
no, no,
No,
no,
two squirrels,
no.
2 bags of holding.
The fuck are we doing?
I think he got into
I'd
the
like
spice.
to know. That is what I'd like to
Is that
know.
what that was?
Oh, better than my idea. Pray to every god for a solution.
Okay, here's
That's not a
here's
bad
what
idea.
we've
Maybe one of the
learned
gods
from
will
Ember.
answer.
We've learned that he's full of shit. The dragon's actually not getting along with anybody. He hates other dragons. The other dragons hate him. So if he's a jealous type, so if someone does something or fears them more than we fear him, that he doesn't like that. So that might help lure him out of his cave or his lair or whatever.
Who got that information?
Ember. We were talking with Ember. Because
Yeah,
apparently
but who here got that information?
We all did.
I've been trying to tell them.
So you.
I've been trying.
Yeah,
Yes,
well,
I've been.
we heard it.
I've been writing everything down.
I've
Trying
been
to.
paying attention to.
I didn't say you weren't.
we're talking.
I'm not yelling. I'll make you do I'll make you do
Here's-
push-ups for 7 hours. I'm not joking.
The plans are not reflecting what we've learned is the issue. We've learned he doesn't like fighting. So fighting and brute force will help, but it's also dangerous. But he's also smarter than all of us. So we have to big brainstorm,
But
not
to
just
get- not
yeah,
combined.
your idea was
No,
squirrels.
No, I'm saying he's not smarter than us combined. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
I don't know. I think he gives
I
us.
think that's the problem. Right now, Owen's been the only one coming up with ideas.
Every time we try to say something, he goes back to the squirrels.
I've done it once.
He goes back
No, before
to
that,
the
I've
squirrels.
come up with a decent plan using part of his plan
Yeah.
with the ship.
With the
But
chain,
instead of dropping the ship on him, we're just
drop
dropping
the chain link.
net.
And that's more
with
reasonable.
some decent weight that might actually hold him at least
Well-
temporarily. It won't be
Kizaru
a
has
permanent
ideas.
Go ahead,
What?
Kizaru.
but it might hold him down long enough for us to actually cripple
He
him
also
enough to
works
where he
with
won't be able to
illusions.
fly even if he gets out of the chain fence.
He also
Well,
works
I
with
was
illusions
actually
and
just thinking
poison.
about that. What if we make the chains also spikes?
Wait, Kintaro.
Oh, Jesus
Kintaro.
Christ.
No.
Kintaro had something to say.
Kara. Kizaru.
Kizaru?
Go ahead,
Here you go.
Kintaro.
This is the talking stick. We're now using a talking
Okay,
stick.
that works.
Like,
That
there
works.
you go.
I'll take
Oh,
it.
cool. I thought
We are using
No!
We are using a talking stick. Only one person talks with the talking stick.
Yeah, Kizaru, go.
What?
Kizaru has planned.
I'm hungry.
Dude,
I'm gonna stop healing people.
Go ahead, Kintaro.
Oh, sorry.
Would you like some lavender tea?
Yeah.
Before you get the deals out of my
Thank
system
you.
for it, and get back into character. Okay, you all say you have armies.
Yes.
You have Ember Army and a Never Ember Army guys.
Yes.
Okay. So, what if you all you take your armies, go to their lair, right? Way outside their lair, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mr.
So
Squirrels.
we draw
Talking
because I already know how a squirrel is. It's draw the dragon out,
Mm-hmm.
drop the net on the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. If we had built some kind of weapon that could hit the dragon, you know. Is that a good idea? Kizaru have a good idea?
Kizaru.
We can work off of it. I think that's a really good
It's a good
start.
start.
That is a combination of 3 plans, and you see that together as a team.
At the same
Sorry,
time,
smart as you think.
At the same time, how do we know there's not more than one?
Oh, and you need the talking stick if you want to talk.
How do we know there's not more than one entrance to this layer?
That is a question we can ask Ember.
'Cause,
He is
I mean,
gone
if-
now, though.
If that's also the case, if there is more than one, we probably would need to destroy multiple entrances at once, so he only has one way out.
Because I would like his plan.
You want to?
There you go.
For
got
that
the
case,
okay.
I think if there is more than one entrance, which I don't think there might be, but we can always ask Ember. If there is, we can have.
He's right there.
No, he left. He went home.
Oh, he went
Yeah.
up.
This is Alice.
Yeah.
We can always ask him in the future. I'm gonna write that down for later.
He's still here.
But we can.
He is still here.
He is still
He
here.
is
Oh,
still
Yeah, we
here.
just don't
Okay,
know.
I'm done.
I thought you said
No, no, no.
He said he wants to go
He
home.
wants to go home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ember, is there? Hold the talking
Take
stick.
the stick. One of us.
What is going on?
Google gobble.
Is there more than one entrance? Please tell us entrances and
I have
stuff.
to talk to this.
And
Yes.
go.
Yeah. Technically, if you wanted to ask
Is
some
there
question,
more
you
than
also
one
have to
entrance?
open-
This feels weird. Is there more than one entrance to the dragon's lair? No.
Cool. Awesome. So then we don't have to worry about more than one entrance.
Okay.
So I feel like what we could do
Can
is
I
have
roll
those.
for insight on that, just to make sure he was.
Oh, you don't have to.
Okay.
He was being an
As
asshole.
stupid as it is, this has worked great. The talking stick.
No, this
So
brilliant. Good stuff.
Yeah.
we can have the army out there, like you said, like to the sides. Airship could be directly above the entrance, ready to drop the thing, in hopes that that immediately gets him down, and we can try to get rid of his wings in the meantime too, or whatever. That I feel like that could help. You wanted to say something, and then because
You go. Ed has not talked.
Yeah.
So I have a logistical thing, and this goes back to what I asked earlier of you, Face.
Which phase?
The price of the airship and the schematics of it. You said, what'd you say again?
A lot of missions.
Right. So that doesn't give me like an equivalent of like the costs of it. So how good is it?
It's still being built.
Oh, so what you're saying is it'll probably take time still.
DM, how far along is it? How far along is it? The DM.
DM.
Oh.
Okay, how far along is the
yeah.
It's got some time. It's like 2 weeks out. Okay,
Okay,
well,
so what you're
that didn't make
saying
any
is
2
sense.
weeks out.
it's 2 weeks out. So still training montage. But how good is the airship? Schematics, please.
Okay, you give schematics. It's good airship.
Yeah, good airship.
Remember, you can't say anything because he has a stick right now.
So,
What is okay? Is there, besides being able to drop the net thing on, is there like actual weapons?
So, weapon-wise, yes, it has ballistas. It also will be able to carry the net as well. I'm pretty sure if you guys come up with any more ideas, I could probably squeeze them in. But if you don't mind me asking, can we possibly use some of your army's help to help build more onto the ship, make it a little bit better, a little bit more weapons, and maybe get done a little bit faster?
I have the blueprints, and I can tell which parts are the weak ones.
That was a mistake, by the way.
Here you
I
go.
wasn't trying to.
You gave him the prints to your ship.
I wasn't trying to.
It's okay. I can keep them rolling.
He did, well, that's only the first part of the print. It's not all of it.
Yeah.
As he's about to speak, you hear coming from the entrance of the guild. Did someone say airship? As Chevy comes through, and he goes, "I know a thing about." And Ember just goes, "Talking stick."
Shut up, Chevy. You can't talk if you don't have the stick.
What? What's a talking
Okay.
stick?
There- yeah.
Only the person with the stick can talk.
Yeah, it's got ribbons.
You gotta use the stick.
You gotta use the stick. You want
I
to
found
talk?
another one.
No.
Wait, what do you
That's
know
patent
about, what do you know
pending.
about airships?
Well, back in the old days, that's when the Sky Orphans, see what I did? I was the person who, I was a bard, and I did help with a lot of the schematics and everything one time. I wasn't the guy who made all that stuff, but I tried. He didn't let me do anything, because fucking asshole. But it's beyond the point.
So we have a pilot. You said you flew a ship, right?
Wait. Let him speak. He's got the stick. Let him speak.
I
Let
know.
him speak.
I mean, I'm a good pilot. I'm not going to sit there hard right. You're on the point.
He's drunk.
You mean?
I'm not drunk.
Wait,
Respect the
hold on,
power
hold
of
on.
the stick.
Hold
I
on.
can't get drunk.
Me too, though. Me too.
Oh,
Me too.
yeah.
Stick,
Me
stick,
We have
stick,
rules.
Me
It's
too.
port and starboard. You don't say it right.
I said he's drunk.
That's been the joke for a while. Yes.
That was the joke for Skyward. It was hard right, hard left.
Yes, I know. But no one tells me what the fuck to say.
Okay.
And I'm driving the fucking ship.
So if
Nope. I'm important. Here you go.
In all
I show
honesty,
you,
you'd be surprised at how many times that maneuver actually worked.
so if I show you some of the schematics of the ship and the blueprints on it, would you be able to help build it? Maybe get it done a little bit faster?
Oh,
Stick.
definitely.
Stick.
Also,
Stick.
You can't talk without the stick.
Blueprint. Stick. Piece of pie.
I'm a high upper. I have people who can help. You don't need these guys. This guy's
You
help.
can't say anything.
What? And then he goes, oh, stick? Stick, yeah.
It's getting really sweaty.
Well, we can work together to be better. See, I'm doing, give me that shit. No! This guy's bad.
Give me that shit.
He's a bad guy.
Don't break the talking stick.
Okay.
Fuck you up.
Right now, there's a dragon that's worse. So for now, Mr. Emberman over there is helping. So we have to suck it up and deal with it. Second of all, I actually have no idea who you are. Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Where'd you come from?
And then say, can we trust you?
What?
I think he was wondering.
You want the other one?
Wait, hold on. I'm confused. Side note, like actually not game. Do I know this person?
Yes.
Okay, then I didn't say that. Who is this person? Janelle doesn't know.
No, it wasn't important at that moment. But
Okay.
he did come in and he was the leader of the Harpers from not this city, but from Waterdeep. And he was stopping by before the Bards Guild started.
Dumpies? Harpers?
Harpers. It's
I
like a secret organization, and
Yeah.
Okay, so then I didn't say
They're
that.
like a
I
secret
didn't
organization of,
remember
like-
who this
You're-
character was,
you're
so I
good.
just wanted to
I
make
didn't
sure.
think you would.
Yeah.
It's okay. No worries.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure in game I knew.
I have the
Okay.
stick
Touch them
now.
lightly.
I don't know. Who wants the stick? Here you go.
I have one more question. What if the airship fails?
True.
I will work on a plan B.
There's a couple
I have
spots.
2 options. I need to figure them out to make sure that they're both viable. I will let you guys know as soon as either of them become viable.
We can still use a net even without the shell. Getting it on top of the dragon might be a little bit more difficult.
Oh.
I was wiping off his slime.
Um,
Sorry.
and we also have to see about Ballista. I still think Ballista would be especially if he is able to get off the ground, Ballista is going to be our best friend. Right, but if we can keep him on the ground, it's going to be that much more effective because it's going to be easier to hit him with the Ballista. So I think either way, Ballista is going to be our best bet.
Can
no
I
matter
speak
what.
after?
With the ballista in mind, I think we should also make specific arrows that we could possibly do more damage towards this dragon, as in lighting it on fire. I see you. Like, some fire ballistas, maybe some, like, different magical ones that we could possibly use to do a lot more, effective damage to this thing, especially at how many lives this thing almost just took. Actually, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
With the amount of damage it did, it probably took a lot of lives. So,
Okay. So what I'm hearing is it would be best to have ballistas both on the ground and in the air.
If possible.
Next, I also think, although we have the army, we should have them spread out, because if not, he's just gonna air poison breath again. That's not good.
I think
That's
we
not good.
Agreed.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay.
No, it's okay. I'll probably add to mine.
I think we should also probably find a way to somehow stop that breath. Either with like a ball and chain, like a double ball and chain around its mouth if we can possibly get it.
I guarantee you, we have a way to stop his breath.
Now go him. Yeah, I'm writing things.
I can suffocate it.
Me too.
Suffocate. It's a spell.
Oh.
You haven't been in the college long enough.
It'll also keep him on the ground.
Oh.
It also restrains him.
Talking stick.
Okay, so far, let's see. So what you're talking? Right, I made that one. So what you're talking about? There's certain arrows we can get that are like they're called dragon slaying arrows. We can use those. As far as the breath goes, I bottled some, and we can use like a combustion source that maybe when hits breath, it'll blow in its face. But also rolling ballistas would work as well. So if we need certain equipment or items, I can probably find them easily peasily.
For that spell?
not just that spell, the straining part. Because if I remember correctly, dragons can't be.
They can be restrained.
No, I don't think with magic.
They have magic resistances, but they can still be restrained even by magic.
Because I know they can't. If I remember correctly, I know they can't be prone as well.
They might not be able to be not prone, doesn't mean they can't be restrained. Restrained and prone are very different.
Because I forgot. I had a thought,
Prone
and
is
then he started
basically
talking,
like
and
behind
then
your back.
Yeah.
Restrained is means you're being held
So
in
there's
place.
certain arrows specifically
I
for
remember.
killing the.
Specifically,
Okay. And then it's breath. Someone coughed up some, so I bottled.
I remember now.
The chain that would do nothing.
The only issue is
So
if
that
he
likely
breathes
be-
poison, he most likely doesn't get hurt by his own breath.
And
Yeah.
what I was saying was that a combustion source, when he blows out, and another chemical source that intertwines with it, causes
But with
an
both of them
explosion.
at the same time, you can only concentrate on breaking free from one.
And I can gather any items and equipment that we need.
No, at that point, we could probably get.
Could you get like more than just dragon saying arrows?
And hopefully do enough damage at least.
Absolutely.
Range
Can you
to prevent him from being able to use his
Nice
range.
dick. I'm talking.
So even if he gets out now,
can you
he's still
get me
perfectly
a
grounded.
cloak of protection as well?
Yeah,
Cool,
It's
awesome.
800 gold.
that's easy.
That's fine. I have 800 gold. I'll give you 800 gold. Who wants stick?
I have no idea what to do with this. I just got it. Ember, you got anything you want to say?
Stick.
I'm going home.
Okay.
Heard. Heard.
He gets up and leaves.
Wait. Before you.
Before
Yeah,
you
no,
leave.
you say. That's
Does what we've been discussing sound good based on what you know of this dragon?
Stick.
I'm not talking to the docking stick at this point.
You don't talk to the stick. You
I
hold the
why'd
stick.
you run up to the? Yes.
I think
Sounds like a plan. I think it's actually possible that you guys have something on your hands.
Okay.
It's better than nothing.
I don't have.
Before you leave, one more thing. Are we able to get some of your resources to help out with building some of these ballistas and some of these arrows
He did ask
and
that.
possibly the chain?
He did.
Net.
Yes.
I'm gonna subtract 800 because I'm planning on.
Don't.
Yes. I need cloak.
Okay.
So I'll just give you the money
Well,
Okay, that's easy
for
to
me
get.
personally, I appreciate your assistance with doing this. Thank you.
Starts to walk away.
Have a good night.
Good night.
You got us into this.
now. Alice, do you want talking
Was there a
stick?
couple of
Do you have anything to say, Alice?
Alice, would you like
Flash
to
of
share?
salt water.
I,
Talking stick.
He like gave a
the
nod
talking
blessing.
stick will now be a permanent thing. This is the most organized conversation I've ever seen in my life.
I'm gonna sell him in boots.
Tom, I could kiss you right now.
Another win for Frigo. I found another.
Who needs?
I'm waiting for it to happen.
What?
She said.
Oh, she's not actually gonna kiss me. That's a figure of speech.
Not only
Why
that,
would-
that was out of game.
No, that was
No,
Tom.
that was Alice.
That was Alice.
Okay.
Whoa, fantasies.
Stupid.
All right. So right now the plan is airship, ground ballistas,
And air ballistas.
and airship. So I just put all that to simplify it. Airship, ground ballistas, suffocate.
No breathing. Can't give it.
Vice above the armies, as Stan said,
Mhm.
and figuring out how we're going to form up around the area. We should scout that area too, if we can, find people with good stealth. I'm sorry, like, I don't want to hand anything
I'm
to
raising my
you.
hand as in like.
Oh, okay.
You want to eat.
At
Like,
the
I
same
got the
time.
stuff.
Okay, what do you want to say?
Is it broken? Oh, we can talk at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, we got plenty of people on the streets that can do
Oh,
that.
it really does work.
Definitely.
Maximum 2 hands on the stick.
Absolutely. I don't
Okay.
think you should ever put more than 2 hands on a stick.
I mean, it depends on how big the stick is.
This one's kind of small for now.
Hey, pretty average.
You hear a from Alice.
Sorry. I mean,
1 hand on the stick. One person on the stick. No two.
oh, nah.
Oh, okay, we're gonna put rules too. I'm gonna sell these at booths.
So when when should we start, executing this plan? Obviously we really need to get this going. I'm looking this way so I don't see you back there.
Yeah.
So.
No, it's perfect.
And honestly,
Oh, wait. Is this an owl?
a lot of it's going to depend on your airship. So we're really not going to be able to do much until your airship is done and ready, and we can see its capabilities.
Well, with the more people giving us a hand, how long do you think that would take?
DM.
Are we talking to just the DM?
Yes,
Yeah.
the DM. Yeah. With more people actually being
You have to give him the
involved.
stick so he can talk.
The DM.
It's gonna be.
It's being held by God now.
It's
just
going.
floating there.
It's going to be around the same point because you're adding on stuff to it at this point. Like there's extra stuff that needs to be
But with
added
more
on.
people helping as well.
And I would assume that now you're
That's
fortifying
still
weaknesses.
that's still like extra labor that's going to be needed because even
Or, like,
if you were to add
ballistas
ballistas,
and
it'd probably be like a month instead of 2 weeks, given like the fact that it is
Even if we
I'm
have
pretty-
the ballistas made.
still going to be around 2 weeks.
That's. Wait, I wanted to stick
Plus
first.
the weak spots.
I wanted to stick first. That's why I had.
Okay, yeah, you.
Okay. Apart from the airship, we personally need to work on ourselves. Because regardless
You're
of the
right.
big plan, that's all great and all, but if we can't handle the dragon, then we're screwed.
Okay, again, that's part of I have 2 plan Bs. I need to talk to them. Which is why him needing 2 weeks is fine. Because that gives Ed enough time to get the dragon slaying arrows and ballistas and whatever. Enough time to get the nets. Enough time to make sure Ember and Never Ember are on the same page. Enough time to make sure I'm not weak still. Because I'm still very sleepy. And enough time for me to talk to the 2 things I need to talk to figure out if either of them are viable. Go.
I'm gonna be visiting Waterdeep.
That's a very big thing to drop on people.
Well, if we've got 2 weeks, I think this is a good time for me to take my trip to Waterdeep. I need to go visit a church.
Okay. Oh.
A church in Waterdeep?
A church in Waterdeep. A church in Waterdeep.
Is
this a secret?
Can I go with you to that church in Waterdeep?
Yes and no. I'm just going to a church.
Well, if you're gonna do that, I will take the sacrifice, and I will go look around
Insight.
his lair
Oh,
and
sick.
basically scope it out.
I would like to make a counterpoint. It's your ship. You kind of be with the ship, but Ed is the best at being sneaky.
Actually, ours are around the same. Actually, they are the same. But the people that are building my ship, they've been doing it without me for the last couple of months. I'm pretty sure they'll be fine without me still.
I don't think we need to go in the lair.
I'm not talking about going in. I'm just talking about surroundings.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. Also, I lost my train of thought. Someone
I
help
do
us
like this pen thing.
Yeah. Very organized.
If you want to get your
No,
own,
I was
like,
legitimately like,
We
this
need to
is
make this
like
as merch.
the greatest
yeah,
idea.
yeah. If you want to get your own
Yeah,
stick,
Guys, who's holding the stick?
We need like a legit stick though.
Yeah.
It is a legit thing in a lot of
Yes.
cultures.
No, yeah, I mean, like, this is the reason why.
Yeah, exactly.
Here, this one makes more sense for right now.
Structure to have
The
one.
pizza
All right.
microphone? Pizza microphone. It's now a pizza
Yeah,
microphone.
this is getting kind of gross. I was standing up. Okay, guess what? It's a stick.
Okay, keys are good.
By the way, guys, I've been sick this entire time, but
You're an owl. I don't think you can catch what you have.
Pizza stick. Pizza stick, guys. Pizza stick.
Stick. Go ahead, Kizu.
Kizaru thinks that that he should. You forget everyone's names.
Which one, Ember?
Ed.
Ed.
Yeah, Ed.
Ed, you are going to be getting the arrows, right? And the ballista. That will take time. He can fly around the area, and he said his people already knew how to build the thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm talking. That's the point of the stick. Ed, wait till I finish. Think. Anyways, it is true. I do think it would be better if Owen goes. Because you're in the process of finding stuff. Unless you can find stuff without physically being there, I don't know if that's a thing you can do. So, now you can stick.
Now you can stick.
Stick what? Oh, here.
That's up to you.
Oh, okay. I can stick what? That's up to me? Wait, okay, hold on. What? It's a... So, no, I don't have to be anywhere to get anything that I need now. Hey, thanks. And, I just need a list of everything that everybody needs. Anybody know that wants to buy any spice?
I do want to see if by any chance I could get a, I don't know what it would be called, basically a magical notes, so while I'm out there, you guys can at least know that I'm safe, and I can still communicate with you guys from...
Sending stones?
Yes, thank you, sending stones.
Or earrings?
Does anybody know of a place where I could get sending stones?
No! Give it back! It's still the stick!
Maybe not listening.
Okay.
If anyone needs to find anything, it's Ed. But... Oh, that was not... Okay. Wait!
Pinch
In
my
his
finger.
defense, he was also touching the stick.
Okay. So...
I think Alice wants to talk. Oh, no.
No, Alice was
Gotcha.
getting order. Anyways, so... I personally need that cloak, like I said, and if there's anything else that can add on to it for my armor class.
defense?
My defense. Yes, that's the more. That's a better in-game word for it. That would be fantastic. Just let me know how much I need to give you. Now you can go.
I just wanted the stick. Oh, here you go. You haven't talked in a while.
As I said, I am going to Waterdeep. Kizaru is coming with me. Is anybody else planning on coming with me? Just realize I'm going to be in the church most of the time, so you won't see me in particular. But it could be a group trip.
I rolled insight for you. Does it matter?
I'm visiting a church.
He's being honest. I would say he is.
Okay.
I probably could. I just have to check with my group real quick to see if they can also acquire stuff and like.
Well, they might be interested in the church I'm going to.
That's yeah.
Just so we're clear, who would I be handing the other stone to be able to communicate with?
Just give it to, me, I guess. Everybody's a ley line.
Dodge that.
This is question for DM, but we're still using the stick. Would okay can the four lifers or the dumpies is a better one? Can they help make sure that there's like, I know we're figuring out how to attack or whatever, but I just want to make sure that there's like they can help defend the city itself, and just in case he decides to go haywire and come over to the city, we need to find like shelters or things, set up shelters around the city for people.
Yeah, they can do that.
Okay, cool.
Was that in game or was that out of game?
That was the DM.
Just
Both.
just
You can
DM.
just
Okay.
you heard me say I'm gonna probably
So-
find people.
With that being said, you also got to remember he's not one for that kind of violence. I think what he did earlier today was more for a warning than anything else. So I don't think we really need to worry about trying to look for
This isn't going to be the only dragon we deal with. So this could be good for the future. We need defenses in the city in general.
Yeah, maybe.
We may be able to get some mages around here and get like some mage circles set up around the city for basically protection. They can make spells big enough.
That is a good idea. I'm just worried that the other dragons might take that as like a sign of provocation, because we don't want to be dealing with all the dragons at once. Or who wants to go first?
Really quick. We can do that after dealing with one of the dragons first. I just want to make sure there's shelters for the people to go to be able to.
I agree with the shelter part. I just don't agree with the part where you're trying to say do it after. The only reason I'm saying that is because with what he just said, if they start seeing us doing this right after we attacked one base, if we win, destroy it, they're going to see it more as a threat. If we do it beforehand, it doesn't look as suspicious upon watching eyes.
I'm talking more the shelters versus like the mage thing. So like the shelters either way, they probably just gonna look at it like, because it could be shelters for natural disasters, shelters for like this, shelters for that. So it's just gonna look like a shelter or like even a church. So it's not necessarily going to come off a certain way.
The other thing is if we bolster defenses, it's not going to look so much right now. As we were just attacked by a dragon, we're trying to protect ourselves. It's not an act of provocation.
Yeah, no, I meant like the shelter part. We should definitely do that. I just meant like, because like the dragons are gonna know that we're setting up wards. Sorry.
Yes. I think that like with all the dragonness happening, I think Lord I don't know, I just don't like him anyways. I said he should go and say sorry for, fudging up. Because they'll probably want to attack him anyways, and then that way we definitely know for sure if they're gonna try to get in cahoots with the green dragon, because we're just throwing ideas here. We don't want to walk up to the green dragon and then all of a sudden we have all the dragons, right? You know what I'm saying? So that would did you want? No?
Yeah. And give Alice
Yeah,
stick.
Alice one stick.
So your plan is to sacrifice an alliance we have just for the sake of I hate you. No.
I also don't think we should send him because they already hate him. We don't know if apologies will really make any difference
Illusion
for
magic.
him. No, that might make it worse if they're like, you're trying to trick me. You're not even here for this apology. I think we should avoid the other dragons overall right now. Great stick. I love
This is crazy.
I agree with not sending him because it's exactly what would happen. Especially if he's going alone, it just looks like it's a sacrifice. So I don't think we should do that at all. But I'm still kind of wanting to do some sort of protection around this city with, some sort of shield. Like, I get what you're saying with, we don't want them to see it, but there's ways of hiding magical circles.
Personally, I don't care if they see it or not. We're defending ourselves from a dragon that has already attacked us.
I agree.
We've already been attacked. The city's already dealt with it. I don't think the dragons will reasonably see us putting up protections as an act of aggression. Now us going after the dragon that attacked us, we can also claim he attacked us first, where he's already provoked us. But we can't control how the other dragons are gonna think. Whether, if they see that as an act of provocation, so be it. But the defenses, they should not see as an act of provocation because we are just trying to defend ourselves. We're not going after them.
Not only that, on top of that, we could also, have protection if they just do decide to attack us at that point. We have protection.
They also don't like the green dragon, so I don't think they're gonna care about us going after him. They really don't. I don't think we should approach the other dragons right now, but I also do think we could spread some kind of rumor to make it seem like the other dragons are doing better than him, so that kind of lures him out, because we do have to find a way to lure him out, so we could work on that.
Oh, thanks. Are we killing these other dragons?
Hang on. All of us together?
Yes. And for the finding ways to lure him out, if he's going to spend 2 weeks watching him, we'll probably know what times he comes out to like let his wings rest and stuff.
On top of that, I'm going to be looking for habits, deliberate, what's the word? Sorry, brain fart.
I'm not touching the stick. It's say brain fart on the
I
stick.
know, but I was trying to think.
No, brain fart on the stick.
So, different routines, different habits, different, behaviors that he's going to go through. Obviously, he's going to want to hunt. Obviously, he's going to want to eat. Shut up. Obviously, he's going to want to, do different things. So, I'm going to look for different, things as you guys are doing your thing. I'll figure this out so we can get all this done in time. Why did I just do that? You could have just handed it to me.
Yes.
Well, because I was going to say something and then she took it.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's
My
fine.
bad.
It's fine.
Yes, we're gonna kill them. Not now. After Green Dragon and after recovering. Wait, hold on. He had a thought, and then then to you.
But no, you can do your thought. 'Cause
Okay, cool.
I was going to say something with the dragons, but go ahead.
Why?
What?
Why are we killing the
Oh,
dragons?
come here. I got you. They're bad, and less dragons, less competition for you.
Oh, okay.
Hey, there you go, Alice.
So it sounds like we have a plan.
Yeah.
We have it all together.
Yeah.
So, you two are going to eventually go to Waterdeep. You're going to join them, right?
Mm-hmm.
At some point? Are you going to join them too?
No. My business is here.
Everybody else has got business here in Neverwinter, right? Is that what they plans on doing? Then I shall assist you guys as well.
Yeah.
Just that way we are evenly doing stuff.
2 weeks away.
No.
What are you guys doing?
He's being weird.
He's being
He's being.
I got the stick! No!
Raise the stick.
No! So we have an idea, we have a plan, everything's together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just one more.
Okay.
Do you want anything?
Do I have everything I need right here.
There's always room for improvement. Okay, while that's happening, last thing I swear. Okay, because this is crazy. So I'm gonna host the second Yu-Gi-Mon! The Gathering tournament, and I'm gonna call it the Dragon Championship Tournament. And so whoever wins, they're gonna get a nice shiny necklace that says the Dragon Championship winner.
Okay, real quick,
Yep.
before you walk away, I know I asked him if he had the message stones, but by any chance are any here, so we don't have to hunt them down? I probably should have asked that to you in the first place.
Yes. But everyone was talking, so I was waiting for my turn. I was about to go get them right now.
Thought you were gonna get your dick.
That
Cool.
tournament better be after we deal with the dragon. Don't let me catch you doing a tournament.
the marketing would be so much better if we wait until after the dragon tournament. Because then it's like you could have like
the marketing would actually be better.
Shh, shh, shh. But think about it this way: how much better it would be if after we kill the dragon, we cut off its head and we give that as the reward for winning the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament.
After probably dealing with the head, so it's not bleeding everywhere.
Yeah. We just here's your trophy. It's the head of the dragon that almost killed everyone. Who's gonna say that they have that?
It's like kids who play.
It would be better to do it after for various reasons. After, because right now people are traumatized. They don't want dragon memorabilia. Oh, we killed a dragon. Yay! Look at this dragon memorabilia. Also, we have other stuff to deal with. No!
Okay. Yeah, he's right there.
No, I'm gonna hand it to Alice. He would phonetically hand it to Alice.
Okay, so I have feelings and I have opinions, but I have a city that needs help. So I don't want to sit here and talk.
Okay.
I just came out. I'm going back in.
She's in the closet. Yay for her.
But she's going back in. She's going back in the closet.
I'm assuming that she gave him the stones.
Yes, she comes. She gives you the stones.
Also,
Well, I'm
we
gonna
should
grab
wait
one.
until after the tournament, so that way it gives me time to upgrade my deck before we do the next tournament.
We are talking about the dragon. No more tournament talk. We are talking about
goes.
important things.
Stick over.
Okay.
You guys can just talk
Stick.
freely.
Stick over.
We're
Stick
not
over.
talking stick for life.
It's
It's for meetings.
yeah, but
I'm gonna grab
and
the,
being heard.
the stone.
I'm gonna grab the stone and just,
Thanks.
Yeah, the champ.
and then I'm gonna get up and look at you guys and be like, I'm gonna get ready for this.
thing
Alright,
is the
and then
turn
I'm
we
gonna-
have to do
I'm gonna
it.
turn around and walk away.
I'll
and
show
basically
you.
get ready to
Yeah.
I think
start
now's
as
a good time to take a break.
Okay.
I need a drink.
I want
I
snackies.
got some whiskey.
Yeah, totally. I have time to think
That
of
talking
this
stick
stuff.
is
so.
Go ahead and like,
It's
comment,
great.
subscribe
It's so
if you
much
can
good.
for the channel. Don't forget about Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Gathering Tournament. And we will be back. We're taking a quick break. Don't forget to check out dscribe.com and as well as our merch. Well.
So when we get back, we're